Greetings and welcome to the Prime Directive. I'm your host, Jeffico. My co-host is always Chris. Say hi, Chris.
Hello.
So, Odd Thomas. Anton Yelchin movie, so there's our Star Trek connection.
Absolutely.
William Dafoe, who should be in Star Trek. He's a great actor.
Why not?
Yeah, I mean, I love the guy.
Mm-hmm. He is something of a scientist.
He is.
He could be right in there.
He could fit right in there.
Perfect.
I've developed this formula. Initial thoughts?
Awful.
Yeah.
Really bad.
IMDb does not agree with you.
The movie was severely dragged down by the dialogue. I don't know what to do with this.
The sounds that are coming out of your voice are displeasing to me.
Yeah. I thought the dialogue in this was atrocious. It was dragging me out of the story, like, regularly. I thought the girl who played Stormy, I couldn't tell entirely if it was the dialogue or her, but she seemed basically entirely unable to emote. Like, there were a couple scenes with her that were just brutal, especially when they were on the phone.
Maybe she's Vulcan.
Yeah, she could play a good Vulcan. Man, I'm not surprised to learn that this was based off a novel. Series of novels, because I was thinking while all this dialogue was coming at me that this would kind of work in a book. Like, I think it would be a lot better served on a page than hearing people speak it. I'm struggling with this. It was really bad.
To me, this was a modern day Frighteners.
Okay.
Michael J. Fox, where ghosts would come, and that had Jeffrey Combs in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the dialogue I found quite hilarious.
Okay.
It's like, they're not speaking in metaphor, but they're not speaking like humans.
No, they were not. Like, it was trying way too hard to be quippy.
I also hate over-narration.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you're gonna narrate the whole movie, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Because that's telling me, like, you didn't write the movie well enough that you're having to explain it to the audience constantly.
Yeah, I guess that's true. We were getting a lot of tell, don't show, kind of thing.
I mean, no touchy, no feely. Sorry, but I love this car.
I know. It's too bad a car can't love you back.
Huh? What's wrong, Odd? Is there anything I can do?
No, it's something you've already done.
Yeah, we get introduced to Odd.
Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah. Apparently it was supposed to be Todd, but it was always going to be Odd, according to his uncle.
Mm-hmm. And again, it's like a really, it's just written in a way that's trying to be like whimsical or quirky, and it's like based off my Bulgarian uncle, but all my uncles were actually from this other country or whatever. And it's just, it might work in a book.
Yeah.
But they couldn't get the tone right in this movie.
I see you leaving this place. I see you going home and ordering it on Amazon. I see you reading the book. I see you putting it down and that was a pleasant experience.
Maybe. I would really love to have the book in front of me right now.
Yeah.
So I could just flip to a page and see if it sounds like this.
In moments like these, pity tears at me. And a kind of madness comes over me, forcing me to hunt people like Harlow Landerson, who I have no pity for whatsoever.
He sees dead people, Chris.
He does see dead people.
And then he takes a shot.
He has magical chef powers.
Yeah.
Like you see him flip, we got all the CGI veggies and pancakes.
Sure. He takes a shot at Sixth Sense because he's just like, I see dead people, but I actually do things about it. Yeah, I thought the opening set was kind of funny because this is like the dead girl who doesn't talk because when they're dead they don't talk. Mm-hmm. She shows up and then she leads him to this car and this dude's like, oh hey what's up?
Mm-hmm. Everyone knows everybody in this town.
Yeah, and he's just like, you got a dead girl's blood in your pocket.
And he
shit.
He just leaves on
and then he
foot.
Just
apparently
runs.
The worst criminal because he also had pictures of her in his wallet.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think Odd was needed to solve this case, but I guess it's nice that
they made it sound like it was a hit and run though.
Yeah.
But like, he had pictures of her in his wallet. That's weird.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, like, once...
Guess I'm a serial killer now.
Shit. I accidentally murdered someone. My fate is sealed. Might as well kill more.
Yeah.
Story of this movie. Mm-hmm. The chase scene, the fight scene was all decent. I thought it was really odd, though.
You're going to be doing that all day.
Yeah. That he sees the kid upstairs And they just all know, oh shit, he's gonna grab. There were like girls everywhere. Like if he needed a hostage, any of them would have done.
Yeah.
But no, I gotta chase down this little kid. And then he gets his ass kicked by Odd.
Who's been, training for physical combat. And then we never see him do it again.
And he did struggle against some bodachs. Man, he did swing a baseball bat. And he fired a gun and missed a few times.
Yeah.
3 out of 4, As long as your last one counts, that's all that matters.
Guess so.
Then we get introduced to his girlfriend. We get introduced to William Dafoe, who's a cop, chief of the police. And, he tells Odd he's always right. I wouldn't do this if you weren't always fucking right. And then, we meet one blonde cop who's just like, he's okay. Seems okay. He's dating some girl that's, very insecure and willing to sleep with Odd in a second for the compliment about her hands.
Yes.
It's like, oh, did you play piano? You must have beautiful hands, and you must play beautifully. Should try that line, Chris.
Yeah.
Do you murder people? You just seem to have a delicate stabbing swing.
I called him bodachs. Well, not to their faces, I hope.
I never met anybody that could see him before.
Don't you know? If they find out you can see them, they will kill you.
And he sees all these bodachs, which are like these creatures.
Harbinger of death things.
They like to smell you before you die.
Yeah.
Doesn't everybody?
Yeah.
I mean, would you want to smell people after?
I don't want to smell them after they die. Given the opportunity.
Given those two choices, what would you choose? Bodak. Some weird guy comes into the restaurant, and they're just like, oh, he's surrounded by bodachs. Oh, okay.
Man,
must not pay attention, because if I pay attention, I'll get killed by them, because flashback, I'm talking to a guy.
That is when I decided I hated the movie.
Yeah.
And that was about 10 minutes in. But we're just flashback to some other guy who can see dead people.
I feel like it was 15 to 20 minutes in, because I'm just like, I could put on another one, but...
we just some other guy who can see dead people. So these people exist and are out there.
Yeah.
And apparently he spent his whole life being able to see things, but only just slipped up and gave him the finger yesterday. And then one immediately takes over a car and runs him over right in front of Odd Thomas, and then just kind of misses him.
Well, I wasn't going for Odd.
Yeah, but it's just super convenient.
Well, I mean, literally, it's great timing, because Odd's just like...
if you do that, they kill you, right? Boom! Oh, no!
I appreciate the irony of that.
Is that irony?
I feel
what is irony, Jeff?
No.
No?
Alanis Morissette. Alanis Morissette told me everything is ironic.
Rain on your wedding day is ironic. Okay.
It's not really. That's predictable. Don't check the weather. Follows the dude to his place, and then...
And how did Odd learn that? That you can't look at them? Did his mom tell him? How did his mom learn?
Well, his mom was crazy.
Yeah.
But, like, the sign of that was she was quite attractive, so...
Everyone in this movie was very pretty.
They don't actually put you in a straitjacket at your house and then take you away.
I know.
I know from experience they don't do it that way.
Yeah.
Usually it's a tranking. This place has a hell portal, apparently. Bad guy's place.
Yeah.
It's very filthy. He has like a kill wall.
There's a toilet in the living room, which we never get into. It's just
Did you want to get into the toilet?
No, but it's just there and weird.
I mean, there's cockroaches in the fridge. There's
body parts.
There's like a dead head in a ice cream container in the freezer.
Yeah.
Just saying, like, you're gonna find shit in that toilet.
It's a good thing the chief randomly chose the exact 2 Satanists on his police force to look into this.
Yeah.
If he'd chosen anyone else, this movie might have ended.
It really struck me as weird that the one cop that shows up to the bowling alley with them is just like really acting strange.
I didn't even pick up on it because the way everyone was acting in this movie.
He was weird.
How weird?
He had weird friends.
He has friends.
Weird ones.
How weird?
Very weird.
Well, Stormy, when I was a teenager, I was a mess.
Well, like, he's sent there by the chief. I would assume he was told stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, you would trust Odd on this, but he's questioning Odd and he's acting like, oh, like, what's going on? Okay, why am I here? I don't get
that. That
this.
made sense because I don't think everyone, like, Odd makes sure not to tell everyone about his powers. I don't think the rest of the police force knows.
Yeah, but I think that just the vibe he was putting off. And then later when they flash back and be like, he had killed that bad guy, so that's why he was just like, oh, that doesn't add up. But yeah, I just felt his vibe was definitely like, this guy's suspicious. And then as the movie went on, I was like, this guy's suspiciouser. Oh, I've got this tattoo. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Prince of Darkness.
That was the most happening bowling alley I have ever seen in my life.
You've
absolutely jam-packed at 11 p.m. on the weekend.
You've never
All
been
the
to
cool kids.
Excalibur at its prime.
All the cool kids were hanging out in the bowling alley, man. That was the place to be.
Dude, they turn the lights out in Excalibur. You've got like black lights and everything glows. It's amazing. And there's a bar there, and it's just like video games upstairs. Not a lot, but there's air hockey, so
Yeah.
I think it's closed now, though.
It is.
Wasn't happening enough anymore.
No, it was not happening like that bowling alley.
Attractive piano hand lady gets attacked by dogs.
Or something?
Yeah. And killed later because she found out. She found out about mall stockings.
Yeah.
She found the plan to do some bad things at the mall. Odd tells his friend, don't go anywhere. Stay with your kids because, your dreams about getting killed are probably going to happen. And she's like, you told me not to go to like a fairground or something else. I thought the mall was fine.
Yeah, that was kind of lame.
Stalking someone at the mall, Bern?
Robertson, that idiot. It'll look like an accident, all right.
When I find Robertson, I'm gonna kill him.
Already been there, done that.
Girlfriend's like half naked in her underwear. I don't know what plot relevance that has, but I guarantee you I'm showing a picture of that.
And Odd was like, oh no, I have to stay focused.
Yes.
And then doesn't stay focused and it has no impact on anything.
Oh, it's like, oh cool, there's a random van outside. That must be the police just watching to make sure we're okay.
Yeah.
It's like,
nothing bad goes on in
yeah,
unmarked
because they
vans.
totally do that in unmarked vans. Like, they want people to know that you're safe and being protected. They'd be in a police car. Like, when he pulls up to the mall later, I was like, you should have hit the police car. Like, you knew that was going to be the bad guy.
I don't need protecting.
Actually, I think it might just be surveillance. I bet the chief is hoping he'll sniff me out again.
If the chief is using you as bait, he should at least ask if you mind having a hook in your ass.
Weird bad guy come at them when they're on their church date for some reason at the church.
Yeah.
And he tears apart the church with supernatural powers, which means that he was dead. I was just like, he's not doing that. He didn't blow through the wall like that. That doesn't make sense. And that does explain why he felt him all around with his sensory powers.
Yeah. There's a bunch of faffing about, with trying to lock down where this murder's going to happen and who's going to do it.
Bowling team. He saw the vision of the bowling team.
Yeah.
I thought that was a cool scene. They're just like trying to save him, and then he wakes up in his bed. And he's just like, oh, like, gotta watch out for them bowlers.
Yeah. People keep getting shot through the heart.
Yeah. Which I guess, is somewhat satanic. William Dafoe's like, getting it on, because this was his night. They established
he was trying to have a date.
This was his night.
There were some good little gags in this movie that made me laugh, and him answering the phone while he's literally on top of his wife that was funny. I laughed out loud.
You said that whatever was going to happen wouldn't happen until tomorrow.
Yes, sir, but you see
You still got an hour.
I know, sir. I just want to keep you up to date.
Answers the door, he gets shot 3 times in the chest by a cop.
Apparently using his actual sidearm.
Yeah, genius. Genius. They don't teach you that in Satan school. Satan worshippers are generally, should I even say that? Because then they're going to come after us.
Yeah.
We will be hunted by Satan worshippers. I'll leave it. Fine people.
Perfectly fine people on both sides of the issue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dear Lord. If that's you again, Odd, we are going to have words.
Odd gave him something that protected him.
Yeah.
Stopped 2 of the bolts.
Mm-hmm.
Third one's still getting dug out, but he's fine by the end of it. We get to the mall. Odd senses the shit that's going on, so he starts like going around. He baseball bats a guy's face in.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, he messed up his face, like real good.
Yeah, lost some teeth. I still would have like taken his weapons and shit. He took the one gun, but take them all. Because he might wake up. Handcuff him. I'm sure he has that on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he killed all the surveillance guys so that they couldn't watch.
Yeah.
It's their job. That's the one thing they like doing. Watching. That's kind of creepy. Don't be a surveillance guy. A random guy shooting windows. I was like, I thought these guys were gonna kill people.
I guess they just want fear or something. I don't know. That seems that whole sequence felt very tasteless to me.
This is
like,
America.
Just doing it like a kind of mall mass shooting like that, and I feel like it's.
Was it bad in 2013?
I don't know. I don't know. But
we had any.
It wasn't really treated with a lot of weight, you know. It's all very colorful, and all the girls are in booty shorts, and it's just like the tone felt wrong. It felt like we weren't taking this seriously.
I definitely agree with the tone felt wrong. I totally disagree with the complaint about booty shorts.
Maybe that was just the era of the movie.
It seemed like a hot area and only a few steps away from Vegas at the end, I could tell you.
Yeah, it did look like Breaking Bad. I assume we were supposed to be in Arizona or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just watching this movie and I'm like, yeah, we wouldn't be making that choice today.
No.
We wouldn't be doing that. I thought it was pretty not satisfying that the solution to that was just Odd shoots him with a gun. Like it didn't. You're gonna give your detective supernatural powers, and he's not John McClane. You know, he's detecting, and maybe have a more interesting solution to it than just bam.
Hey, it took 4 shots, and it wasn't until he got up point blank that he actually hit the target.
I didn't see, I don't know, the character that I was presented with was more of a thinky type character, and this was a John McClane solution, and again, it felt like it sort of clashed.
And it took him a little while to take the mask off and realize, oh shit, it's not the one cop.
Yeah.
With the Prince of Darkness tattoo.
Yeah.
And so he goes down to the basement, the parking garage. A dead ghost leads him into a van that has all these explosives in there. And so he gets them and he drives off and he's being attacked by the cop guy. Shot multiple times.
Yeah.
He's a man, he can take it.
He can.
He's a short, short, small man, but he can still take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he drives it into this cemented ravine, and the explosion, I was just like, okay, like that explosion's not big enough to blow up the mall and kill all those.
No,
and then it just kept going. Like, okay, yeah, I will buy that now.
Sure, why not? Movie explosion.
Yeah. Girlfriend dead.
Girlfriend dead. That was the big twist at the end.
They twist you with that because like she doesn't say anything. Now, shouldn't she have stayed in her like Baskin Robbins outfit?
Maybe.
Because like at one point she changed outfits, but also like there was a little subtle hint.
Well, we established because the girl at the start, you know, she was in a normal dress, and then at the end she was in like a ripped dress because she got run over.
Touche.
Yeah.
Touche. But was it the same dress?
I believe it was.
Well, then it should have just been a clean Baskin Robbins outfit.
Maybe.
And are those ever clean? I mean, ice cream just gets everywhere. The girl at the beginning also kissed him on the forehead. But then, like, when he fought Ghost Dude just couldn't hit him.
Through you.
He's like, oh, you ghosts can't hurt me. And then he just starts poltergeisting everything at him. Like, oh, fuck, I shouldn't have said that.
That hurt me. You can touch everything but me.
Yeah. Knife in you. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, right? Just pick up a knife. That'll do.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and so like they had like a few days of him recovering from all his bullet wounds and just making love to her and watching shows and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But like, there's clearly touching.
Yeah.
But maybe
should be able to do that.
Maybe. Well, I mean, like I
Maybe
said,
that's the power of love.
forehead kiss in the beginning.
I guess so.
But yeah, I'd say it was the power of love. They had a special connection. They were destined to be together forever.
Mm-hmm.
They had the really weird dialogue that they just would speak nonstop.
So painful.
When you're with somebody,
painful.
You get your own sort of dialogue.
Even Willem Dafoe fell victim to this, and I know he's great, but like the way he had to talk to these, like the poor man was doing his best.
Yeah,
this was not good.
That's great. Only one thing that I didn't get was like the whole bowling alley team should have been shot.
Well, no, because we know that you can
flash.
choose your fate, right?
Yeah, but they weren't told shit, so their fate was destined.
Well, yeah, but then like Odd Thomas got in there.
Yeah.
It did seem kind of rude that he was telling his friend to get out, but not the bowling team, because like they're dying too, right?
Yeah. Hey, make like a bowling team and split.
Yeah. Ooh. See, that's dialogue worthy of the film. So we decide at some point that the bodachs were just messing with him.
Yeah, I know that doesn't quite add up.
Because, well, first of all, I guess Odd Thomas is the one person that they don't kill when you look at them. Apparently.
Yeah, I guess. Well, he always avoided looking at them. He just.
But he knows they're like that's why they kill you.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's what they said.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, instead they decide to set up this whole trap for him.
I guess.
And play him, which I like that idea.
Sure.
I think that idea is really cool. I don't think it was explained and fell within its own rules to pull it off.
Yeah, we might have needed to see him, trailing bodachs, or like give me a shot of a bodach where it does the suspicious eyes like the dog from The Simpsons, that kind of thing. I'm sure the movie would have done that. But like, what would have been better to throw him off the case? Just doing nothing. If they'd done nothing, he would have just made breakfast and gone on a date with his girlfriend, and your mall shooting would have gone great.
There are months where he doesn't see one.
Yeah.
And and then suddenly like the entire army of bodachs is there.
Yeah. Yeah, they could have just done absolutely nothing, and then he wouldn't have interacted with the plot at all. Or they could have tailed someone who actually didn't have anything to do with the conspiracy, and then your mall shooting would have gone off great. Like, what was the... What?
You're either drawn to death because you're, like, that's your function in life, or death, or whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, to come up with a plan...
Yeah.
To me is like, that shows like, a different sort of
Sweaty Guy was part of the plan to do the mall shooting. He absolutely was. So I don't understand how them following him around is any kind of a bait.
What would have made a little more sense if he's actually, like, when he put his hand in that little portal, if he got sucked in and there was more interactions with the bodachs so that they could figure shit like that out. But I guess the plan was already set up at that point.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's a lot of...
That made absolutely no sense to me at all.
The ending still gets me, though.
Yeah, no, legit sad. It might have been sadder if I didn't hate everything these characters said.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what else I've seen Adeline Tomlinson in other than Californication.
Mm-hmm.
And she's okay in that.
Because we've watched all kinds of B movies on this channel, and I have never seen delivery and dialogue that I hated this much.
I don't even know what you consider a B movie, sir. Samaru?
Sure.
With snake cults?
Legit better.
No,
legit, like the delivery and lines and acting, legit better.
I know the CGI could be considered questionable by some, but I thought A movie.
Oh my god! Like, what was the Jeffrey Combs one we watched? Reanimator?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally legit.
Well,
dialogue and acting.
I'm sorry, but Jeffrey Combs throws himself into a role until
he
it
was beautiful.
hurts.
He was beautiful.
Until it hurts, Chris.
I could not handle this. Every other line, I was just turning to you and giving you a weird look.
So I know, but he had to be stopped right now or he was gonna do it again soon. That's what Penny wanted to tell me. That's why she hadn't left yet.
Son, you so complicate my life.
Hey, they committed to it.
Yeah, they did. They sure did.
Fine without me. If you haven't already.
Painful.
Hey, you made it through. I was worried you were going to get me to stop it.
Oh, no, I would never ask you to stop the movie.
Is that a challenge? That sounds like a challenge to me, sir. You better hope Prodigy gets here soon. Because I can find something.
We have one more week. We have one more week.
Challenge accepted.
Oh, cripes. Okay. Well, honestly, if you find me something I'm going to hate more than that, that's...
Robot Holocaust, I guarantee you'll hate that more than this.
Is it just because it's, like, gross or offensive, or because it's poorly constructed?
Poorly constructed and horribly boring.
Okay. This is this is the worst thing I've watched here.
Okay.
On this channel. This is the worst thing.
Okay. Really?
Yes.
Ouch. I mean, we just ran through 5 seasons of Discovery.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
telling me.
Oh, yeah.
I would watch this again over many episodes of Discovery, despite its dialogue. Wow.
Okay.
Many episodes of Discovery.
I'm not sitting here telling you I want to watch Discovery again, but
yeah, well,
boy, do I not want to watch this.
Well, I agree with the IMDb people that say it's not terrible. Yeah, I already said everything negative about the dialogue and shit. So, still, I think it's watchable.
Okay.
And Anton Yelchin,
he was fine. Everyone kept bringing him up as a redeeming quality, and I think he was better than a lot of the other parts of this movie, but he was, again, really hampered by the dialogue and directing, I guess. But it was so hard for me to get anything out of these performances.
I do feel like he was Michael J. Fox in this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, literally, you should probably watch Frighteners and do a comparison, because very similar concepts of afterlife and seeing them and shit.
Okay.
Well, that's all I've got.
Mm-hmm.
As always, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.